Guys, what is up? There's about 2 months left in 2021. It's still not too late to take a chance and try something new, try that side hustle. One of the most exciting ways to do it, something that I've been working on building myself, is making money with YouTube. Now, most people, when they think about making money on YouTube, they only think of advertising, running ads, but there's actually a lot of different ways you can monetize your YouTube channel. Let's jump into it and go through them all together. So the first and most obvious way to make money on YouTube, of course, is the YouTube Partner Program using AdSense. Of course, YouTube's owned by Google, so you can work with Google AdSense, run ads on your video, next to your video, and pop-ups, pre-rolls, all that good stuff. And you get a proceed of those ad revenues that you split with Google. You get to keep them as your own earnings. Now, although this program is very common, and most people know about it, it does have quite a few requirements. So you do need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So that's 4,000 hours of your videos being watched in the last 1 year. And of course, an active and approved AdSense account, and then approval from YouTube themselves in order to get into the YouTube Partner Program. So of course, there are a large number of requirements to meet prior to getting into this program. It's not like you can just get 1,000 subscribers and get in. It's not like you can just have one viral hit and get in. You do need that 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers in that 1 year period. So you really do need to be producing consistent and popular content that's getting lots of traffic in order to not just get into the program, but also stay in it. You can be removed from the program if you do not maintain that 4,000 watch hours. Also, some accounts just aren't eligible for the program at all. Depending on the type of content that you make, you may not be approved to join the partner program. The other thing, of course, is that the revenues do take a long time to build up. You do require a large audience in order to scale with the partner program. Now, you're not really supposed to talk about how much money you make from the YouTube partner program. And since I'm new to the partner program myself, I'm just going to show you this screenshot from Social Blade, which is, let's just say, a fairly accurate representation of how much money I earn through the partner program at this point, with about 1,600 subscribers and about 4,500 watch hours per year. As you can see, or probably tell from this screenshot, you really need a lot of video views or a lot of subscribers in order to scale with the partner program. Now, another way you can make money on YouTube is, of course, by creating sponsored content. You probably see this all the time. All the big YouTubers do sponsored segments in their videos or do entire segments based around different brands or products. This is a great way to work with your existing audience and leverage brand interested in collaborating with you or your specific skills, your specific art, your specific interests, and build content that is probably going to resonate with your audience. Now, this method, of course, does require that you have an existing audience that's already engaging with your content and your channel, which means you probably do need, of course, a somewhat decent sized following. You'll, of course, also need to have a brand that is interested in a collaboration. And honestly, guys, speaking from experience, because I have done some sponsored segments myself, you want to work with brands that you not only get along with, but that you have some sort of common ground with. If you're working with brands that have nothing to do with what you're doing on YouTube already, not only is your audience not going to care, but it's also going to be really hard to make authentic, genuine content that people actually want to watch. Of course, you're also going to need some negotiation skills, because yes, while brands might approach you and offer to work with you, you really do need to be able to set terms that you want to work under. You are making the video, you are making the creative content to promote the product, the brand, the service. So you have to be able to do it in an honest, authentic, and genuine way that doesn't sound like crap and really doesn't deter or ruin your brand image on your channel. Because again, what you're doing on YouTube, you are branding yourself. So pros and cons. Obviously, you set the terms for the deal. This could be a pro or a con, depending on your negotiation skills or your comfort level in going back and forth and negotiating with people or brands. Again, you require an existing audience before you can either approach brands for deals, but while your audience is building, don't be entirely shocked if brands reach out to you to set up some deals. Again, this happened to me while I was building my channel. Don't be entirely shocked if that happens. The brands might come to you while you're building. Let that happen. It's all good. Again, your content has to be tailored around and incorporate the brand in a visible and very obvious way. That's the whole point of sponsored content. So again, don't try and get into a deal with a brand where it's not going to be authentic or you don't resonate with the product. And of course, with this being a sponsored deal with a brand, service, or product, it's not always easy to scale. You might have some unreliable revenue because there's not going to be 100 brands always lined up. In fact, you might have no brands lined up. So just take into consideration, you might always not have brand deals to work with, but it can be very lucrative and fun because the content can be totally custom and suit your audience and your interests all in one go. Now, method number 3, of course, is affiliate marketing. I'm sure this is also very commonly known, very well known. This is where you refer your viewers, your followers, to try, purchase, or join a service or obtain a product in exchange for a proceed of sales or some sort of credit towards that same service. So an example of that is I send you a $10 coupon and then I get $10 back or something like that. Now, this has actually been extremely lucrative for me. This is actually where currently on YouTube I'm earning the majority of my revenue from. If you get in with a lot of different brands and you're putting out really interesting content around those brands, or you're reviewing things in a way that make people want to try out these different services, this can be very lucrative for you. Now, of course, this method requires, again, an existing audience that's engaging with your content, and it also is going to require that you may already be part of a service or own a product or know of a brand with an active affiliate marketing program. And again, if you are doing this on YouTube, you really should have used or own the product, service, or be associated with in some way the brand that you are going to refer people to. Affiliate marketing works best when you are giving honest, constructive feedback or insight into a product or a service that other people are going to take away from that and say, yeah, I want to try or own that too. If you're just picking up, and there, again, trust me guys, there are lists everywhere on the internet where you can find affiliate marketing programs, but if you're just making content about different things that you know nothing about, at some point somebody's going to call you on your BS and it's not going to look good for you. It's not going to be a good brand image. And again, YouTube is branding. Consider your videos, your channel as an extension of your brand, whether it's personal or business. So, pros and cons. Not every cool product or service out there is going to have a referral program. Some are very exclusive and invite only. It might not be super easy to come by these types of services, but if you get a good one and you love the product and you're passionate about it, people will feed on that when they watch your content. They'll pick up on that, and they will be more so inclined to try that product or service. Now, that being said, take into account, not all referral bonuses are going to be worth the effort. Some of them are kind of junk. A good example of that is a referral program that only gives you credit towards their own store, but because you already own the product, the credit is essentially worthless. I would try and steer clear of those referral programs and just look for ones that are going to give you cash back. That is really, at the end of the day, what you want to get. And again, much like any of these services, much like any of these marketing techniques to make money, the success is almost entirely tied to your audience size and engagement rate. So yes, it can be harder to scale. But again, if you are passionate about what you're referring people to try out, I think that is going to be really the true measure of your success when you're doing affiliate marketing. That's just my 2 cents. Some people might have varied results. I know some people that are making tons of money referring people to try products that they don't personally own and have never had their hands on, but they just have an audience around them. Your results may vary, but again, for me, this has been very lucrative, and I recommend that if you've got something kicking around that you're making videos about already and they have an affiliate marketing program in place, go and try it out and see what you can do with it. Thanks for watching. Those are my 3 top methods currently for making additional revenue with YouTube. Of course, you got the partner program, but there's tons of other ways to make money. If I've missed any really great ways that you're using right now to make additional revenue through your YouTube channel, drop a comment down below and let me know what it is. Honestly, your best chance of success is just to do all of these together. While your audience is growing, you need to start to scale these things up. It doesn't happen overnight. This is not going to replace your day job right off the hop. Take the chance now. You can start building your channel. You can start building your brand right now, making additional revenue and growing a business here on YouTube. You've got time before 2022 arrives. So go and get it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.